The Coventry Building Society Arena was buzzing with anticipation. Coventry City, hoping to climb the championship table, faced a tough challenge in Leeds United. From the first whistle, Leeds asserted their dominance. Their passing was crisp and precise. They controlled possession effectively, pinning Coventry back in their own half. The home crowd, initially optimistic, began to grow restless as Leeds dictated the tempo of the match. Leeds pressed high, forcing Coventry into mistakes. Their midfielders were everywhere, winning tackles and intercepting passes. Wilfried Gnonto, with his pace and trickery, was a constant threat down the left wing. The pressure was relentless, and it seemed only a matter of time before Leeds would find the back of the net. Coventry's defense looked shaky, struggling to cope with the intensity and movement of the Leeds attack. The early signs were ominous for the home side. Leeds were playing with a confidence and swagger that had been missing in recent weeks. They were first to every ball, winning the physical battles and dictating the flow of the game. Manager Daniel Farke would have been pleased with his team's start. They were executing the game plan perfectly, suffocating Coventry and creating chances. The only question was, could they maintain this level of intensity for the full 90 minutes? As the first half progressed, Leeds' dominance began to pay dividends. A lapse in concentration from the Coventry defense allowed Leeds to take a deserved lead. A misplaced pass in midfield was intercepted by Tyler Adams. He quickly released Gnonto down the left. Gnonto's low cross caused chaos in the Coventry penalty area. Kyle McFadzean, under pressure from Jorginho Rutter, misjudged the flight of the ball. He completely missed his clearance and the ball fell kindly to Joel Piroe. The Dutch striker, always alert in the box, made no mistake from close range. The goal, coming just before the half-hour mark, was a hammer blow for Coventry. It was a goal that they had almost gifted to Leeds. The home crowd, who had been growing increasingly frustrated, were now silenced. Leeds, on the other hand, were energized by the goal. They continued to press forward, looking to extend their lead before halftime. Just before halftime, Leeds doubled their lead, capitalizing on another defensive error by Coventry. A long ball forward from Ethan Ampadu caught the Coventry defense flat-footed. Jayden Bogle, bursting forward from right back, used his pace to get in behind Jonathan Panzo. Panzo, caught out of position, desperately tried to recover. However, he was too slow. Bogle, with composure that belied his 22 years, calmly slotted the ball past Ben Wilson in the Coventry goal. This time, there was no mistake from the Leeds player. It was a goal that epitomized the difference between the two sides on the day. The second goal, coming just before halftime, was a devastating blow for Coventry. It left them with a mountain to climb in the second half. The home side had been completely outplayed in the first 45 minutes. Leeds, full of confidence, went into the break with a 2-goal cushion. The second half saw a more determined Coventry side. Manager Mark Robbins must have given his players a rousing halftime team talk. Whatever was said, it seemed to have an effect. Coventry came out with more purpose and intensity. They enjoyed more possession and created a couple of good chances. Their best opportunity fell to substitute Jack Rudoni, who found himself in space inside the Leeds penalty area. His shot, however, was brilliantly saved by Ilan Meslier in the Leeds goal. The young French goalkeeper showed excellent reflexes to keep his clean sheet intact. Despite Coventry's improved second-half performance, Leeds never really looked in danger of throwing away their lead. They defended resolutely and continued to look dangerous on the counter-attack. Daniel Farke would have been delighted with his team's professional display. They had weathered the storm and emerged with all 3 points. The final whistle blew, confirming a comfortable 2-0 victory for Leeds United.